Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. IC Xmas is back for a rerun in today's live summit event in the Crew 2. The most wonderful time of the year since we've been participating back from 2021. 6 events on the snow and 3 skills to be on land base by having escape, and 2 types of terrain on off-road and tarmac is now good to go. This is going to be a very good time to have a holiday themed summon is now being listed on December 20th through the 27th of 2023 is now being featured to have a brand new manufacturer brand to be added to the game is the Gordon Murray Automotive. One hypercar and a touring car discipline is now featured to have a Type 50 to be on the road car and its race car alike. But I hope this is going to be a very good early Christmas gift for all of us, and that would be a perfect time to try it out and give it a go to be set on Origin. Would be prior to have this one is now being prepared to go on a set. So I hope I have to get ready because this will be a very good Christmas themed summon since we've been done this before, so I'll have to go again. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's get ready to go and start for the holiday themed summon event. Let's begin. So, for only one part of the recap from rollout is now quite good to be on the platinum to stay ongoing to have a good 3 event on the follow-up catch-up. Plus to have a rollout tire and the RIP addition to the Chevy Camaro CR1 1,169,288 points is good to be having an early Christmas gift before moving on and take the holiday to have a good encore to be on the rerun. So, I guess luxury SUVs will be coming up soon to have a brand new listed to have a new theme summon along with So French 2 and Downhill to be on the series of Rerun. But American Slice is now being set on the date schedule by coming soon. I hope this is going to be a very good choice to have 2 Benetees on the Nitro and the Santa Cruz Underglow to have a good choice of rare item. So I'll have to get down and do on the Solemn will be off the road to be in the Salt Lake Resort. This will be the perfect time and go for the Ford F-150 Raptor Evolution 2. Just to have a different kind of a rally raid vehicle just like the Evolution 1 counterpart as Enforcer unit. But I'll have to make sure to have that fast favorite to be set and go switched up. There we go. Now, you've been here before, so I'll have to go and take the off-road to have a good natural themed environment without snow. Handling is doing good. Just hit the throttle and keep a good grip. That's good. Now apply the skill. Come on, just got to hit the nitro. Time is on the rush. Alright, so almost good enough, but it takes 19,204 points, might be good to go. So that's a 100,000 point check added by 55,191 points. So on to escape or skill number 2. Then let's go and have Jackson Hole Valley. We'll be doing a good time and test out the Gordon Murray T50 on the hypercar discipline. Just to let you know folks, even because of having a good differences between the Gordon Murray on the T50 on the standard and the T50S is on the track only vehicle. But I'll have to show you guys something because I'll have to go on filters and grab it in to have a good recommend choice of the brand new hypercar is now being added to the game. Okay, just gonna wait and have the letter G. Ah, there it is. Feast your eyes on this one folks. The Gordon Murray Automotive T.50. 2023 is a very good late model before the 2024 model is now coming out in full production. but expected to be in 2023 according to the Wikipedia. This car may be featured to have a one-seater to be included with a driver. Unlike the McLaren F1, is now actually to have a different kind of a form of a hypercar vehicle which is considered to be as a road car. But it may have some few other customization, and this one is just yet to be served as a different kind of a road car to be served as a less amount of prototype. So I'll have to give it a test and have the per level to be on 320, which is carried out by over 1000 horsepower with a top speed 294 miles per hour. This would be a very good choice to have new hypercar vehicles along with touring car for this part of the video segment. So I'll have to take a good look and have a good insight to this interior view. But take a good look at this nice sweet beauty, you guys. Looks so amazing and quite good to have one driver only to have this car. So I'll have to turn around and have that suitable position to go on rolling start. Okay, the traffic is still a bit much more less amount because of 3 Silverados. Beautiful and modern amazing for the T50 as a descendant McLaren F1. Special thanks to Gordon Murray to have this car is now being added to the game along with Forza Horizon series and other racing games to have this kind of a car is just built to be brand new. But you'll have to take a good choice to see which one is the better between the F1 or the T50. But the T50 is all about having new ways to go for a brand new challenge. So fast rolling start by coming out in the tunnel and go by late braking. Here goes nothing. Active wing spoiler when braking and taking tight turns. This looks so very beautiful to see. The faster for the T50 is just yet to have a good hypercar class to be shared in the Crew 2 and Motorfest to have a good different kind of a road-going vehicle. Unlike the touring car counterpart, it's now being set to be served on track-only regulation. But it might be quite good because one driver on the steering wheel is built to have a good choice to have a brand new kind of a hypercar opportunity. But I know the drill because this part of the escape skill will take the highway. Okay, hit the nitro and go full speed. Okay, objects are being yet to be made. Come on, apply maximum speed to go up in 300 miles per hour. The red zone is kicking in. Come on, this might have to give it a go and full throttle. Yes, so far so good, and that's how one new car is just yet to be beat for having one new challenge. Okay, a bit more late braking, just gonna have to keep slowing down and keep up the faster work. Almost there and surpassing on the total yard in 10,000. That's good. And next turn on the highway in the left. Okay, looks like gonna have to take the exit on Salt Lake City. Just gonna go there and proceed to be follow onto the tarmac. I know a bit much more differences and the red zone just made by contact. 12,750 yards. Very good, and just surpassing to have 142,782 points. Now that's a very good hypercar for the T50 made by Gordon Murray. Next up, to the Solemn in New York Airport. Just to have a perfect time to go on pro racing to be set for having a land-based vehicle. But it might be possible to see a standard road going T50 might be quite very good to have a high skill level to be going up and have that solemn to be around on the East Coast by New York International Airport. But how about the touring car counterpart might have to do the best way to go on pro racing when it comes to be on solemn. But the touring car counterpart might give a best way to have a letter G to go for having a T50S is now set on the racing category. So just gonna go by quick filters and do the touring car. Okay, go by the letter G. Alright, looks like there it is. The 2024 Gordon Murray Automotive T50S. Per level and set by 320 per level in over 1000 added by 28 with a top speed 255 miles per hour. Just like the road going counterpart, but this one is now being viewed to have some additional modification. But that would be a very good choice to see the T50S is a race car category to be built on touring car regulation. Now to test this baby out, and that will be a good similarity to see which one is the better. Just as before, the interior view looks so very different unlike the road car counterpart to have this one. Built and used on track only vehicle to have this one in the T50S, just yet to have a different kind of a steering wheel with a different features to be using as a race car counterpart. But I kind of say this looks so very much more pro racing ready, and that will be a very good choice to be turning up the engine and go over the solemn to have one attempt. Now solemn around the gate, keep the traction uphold and follow the line. See? Very excellent. And different kind of a sound engine unlike the hypercar counterpart. So gonna have to hop in and follow through on the gates 3 times in a row, turn left and going wide open around onto the left and the right. And there you go, piece of cake. And right on the finish line by 25,820 points. So good, and just to have a good track only vehicle for the Gordon Murray Automotive T50S is now set by the record in 155,199 points. Alright, gold medal in progress in 14,134 place. Time to go on street racing time for having no restriction and Audi R8 Coupe B10 Plus. So once upon a time in Brooklyn is ready to go to have the first event to be set to have a one good Audi R8 vehicle only by the 2016. But you guys know the drill. Grab any kinds of good same vehicle when it comes to have some customization, variants, and vanities. Per level on 280, 950 horsepower, and top speed 227 miles per hour. Just like last time, so I'll have to take another challenge to go again for the second time. But especially to have a good excellent point of opportunity to be set by 60 frames per second along with some additional changes to go for having a complete edition. So it'll have to take a good fast paces and go hard in first. Let's go! And have the night time to go covered in snow at Brooklyn. Okay, going on by having the first turn by exit, slow down and going on to the ramp. Okay, regain speed and acceleration. Watch the monitor by surveillance when it comes to have blurry part by interruption. How I really missed the snow themed condition back from 2 years ago. Hopefully, I can really enjoy it again and have a good miracle moment to have my sensory time to go for having relaxation. But cold winter give me strength, and Christmas spirit help me out as well. Okay, almost there to have a good dodge from incoming muscle cars from the right side. Keep the tight turns in and go on the right. But you guys know about the strategy when driving the Audi R8 Coupe V10 Plus. But any tight turns that you might need to go faster, then go right ahead and make your best effort till you have to make it for only one good run by over 100,000 points. So just going to keep follow the checkpoints and have the left turn in. Almost 30 seconds. Okay, good icy drift. Okay, checkpoint in. 70% progression is checking good. I'll have to take 2 events by using 1 car only when street racing discipline to be said to be available. But if possible, when you're racing on Xmas as an event to be set by no restriction, any kinds of best faster street race vehicle that might be quite good to be capable in used. But only for the Audi R8 V10 Plus Coupe is actually to have a good faster all-wheel drive to go enter to have Once Upon a Time in Brooklyn and Xmas to be set on the prior focus to itself. So there you go. Legendary bundle earned in first place by having a record time in 2 minutes 51.295 seconds. 116,271 points and good to be done by the check mark in the bag. Once no deemed summon check, only 5 more to go, then let's have street race number 2 to be set and go by the no restriction. Ah yes, just like last time for having a good cover on the Audi R8 like last time from 2 years ago. But I know this is going to be quite good to be available that you guys might need to choose any kinds of your best favorite rail car on street race category. But I just really go for the fun, but I just always love a Christmas themed summon, and this is how my favorite kind in Xmas as it goes. So I had to get ready because event number 2 to be set and go for having a nice winter wonderland to be in nighttime.
3, 2.
Let's go Xmas event number 2. Here I come and go fast in the snow. As ever said to be done, only one event plus a vanity that you guys have already owned to be served as additional extra bonus for only 175,000 bucks to be well succeed. But you'll have to take a good faster throttle and beat the icy road to go around in a deemed condition at night. But the tight turns and condition are met because you'll have to take a good faster paces when you're using on any kinds of street race vehicle to be by no restriction. So the second tunnel is now go by the brake zone, do the icy drift, regain control as approaches in tunnel number 3. Alright, that's good. Just keep up the good work and do some few braking and more speed on the throttle. Got to keep up the good work because the cold will always never to be bothered. Just go icy nitro to have the checkpoint clear. Gonna have to keep it up. Almost to be in the halfway point in about 5% to get up onto 50%. That's good. The Snow Audi R8 V10 Coupe is still doing well in the all-wheel drive balance. Okay, up I go, and full straightaway to be on the curb. Okay, got to regain control. Close call, and stay up ahead. There's the big cow. Got to pass by in the monument when keep up the good racing work. Okay, that's the ticket, and have that maintained speed to be up and hold. Got to have to say this because racing in Winter Wonderland. Final stretch, let's go, 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 and take the podium. Okay, that's 3 minutes, 10.676 seconds is just yet to be perfectly to be right up the clock. Outcome by the ranking and adding up by 119,272 points. But in the meantime, this will have to do one part of the attempt after I'd just been previously to do the warm-up on attempt number 1 and do this on attempt number 2. So, 2 street race on the check mark is now going complete again. Then let's do drag race to be set and go over the cold drive in New York City. Just to have a good warm dragster vehicle will turn up the heat. But the Proto Hub 1 might be a very good choice to be fired up and beat the cold temperature during the winter season. But I kinda say this, it still have a lot of good theme of Inferno Edition ever since to be on the same title back from a few years ago on 2021. But I kinda have to say this because the per level on 400 that remains to have 4423 horsepower in the top speed, 337 miles per hour to go for having a good less amount of easy handling. Just as ever before, they have a mixture of fire and ice. One full fire dragster will be ready to turn up the heat in about 3 runs. 13.433 seconds. Let's do it and do the first run and have the heated red to go fired up. Okay, that's a perfect burn. Wait until the green. Okay. It's too late, but 3 gears might need to be good enough. Alright, that's good. That's only 1 run check, and gear shift is doing good by average. 11.572 seconds. Okay, now next up on run number 2. Got to do it perfect without taking no distraction. The Proto Hub 1 Inferno Edition. The Proto Hub 1 Inferno Edition is not giving up yet. Okay, that's good enough by perfection by the burn. Okay, that's good. Gear shift perfect. 10.873 seconds is double check. Last run, folks. Better make it count. And you know the drill. This has got to do a perfect time and perfect run to be doing a job well done. Just hold it in. Step on the gas on green light. full speed ahead and going up by almost 400 miles per hour to be going exactly in 390. That's a good gear shift, top speed at 388 miles per hour. Well, I'll be hot, proud, and good on the wealthy. Drag race on event 1 and total progress for having a snow themed event on number 3 is done. Followers to be received by 999,999 is good to be on the urn. Just only 3 more events to go, and I'll have to take number 4 on motocross discipline. We'll be doing a best challenge to go to the White Mountains. You'll have to take a good no restriction only for any kinds of motocross vehicle to be chosen by pick. But I'll have to be preferred to be going more recommend to be having a good extreme challenge. For starters, as I'm about to go for the KTM 450 EXC Nighthawk Edition 2015 is going to get a tough handling to go closer and 110 horsepower by the top speed, 101 miles per hour to be on the per level in 70 with a Nitro Chemist. But you'll have to take some tight turns, series of elevation, and more speed by the less. You'll have to take 2 laps and give it a good ho 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 in about 3 seconds to go green. Let's do it and stay stable in one piece by the handling. Okay, that's good. Approaching by the first checkpoint. Have that jump to follow through. Slow down and try to go for having a good speed. Alright, the traction has to stay in good condition. You'll have to take a good perfection, so I really need this set to be well done. Go on the brake and go crossing through the speed bump to have that part of the stunt by the checkpoint to go all in. Nice. Good extreme and good amount of the key potential is the balance of performance. Only on motocross, you'll have to take a good effort for only 2 laps, so you might need to get it right. Heads up. Gonna have to keep a good aim on the checkpoint. Proceed on lap number 2. Nice. So far so close. And have 1 bump on the contact till I had to get to do it on the next 2 turns by the hairpin. Oh, okay. That could be a bit much more tougher, but it's so hard to steer on the Nighthawk Edition to the KTM 450 EXC, just like the original is going to be having a good, better handling. But it might be quite good to be facing with some snow terrain. Okay, final stretch, and solid clear on the finish line by under 2 minutes. That's 1 minute, 59.101 seconds. Wow, I cannot believe it. That was literally so close. 95,963 points. 3 common parts are just yet to be earned. But Nader, you'll have to take 1 event to do a follow-up catch-up after this one is gonna have to get closer to have 2 more events to go. But I can't wait, folks. Christmas Day is coming. We'll be on the date schedule on Monday in the 25th of December. This is going to be the most wonderful time of the year, folks. This is going to be so very happy and go excited to have a good Christmas gift to all the good boys and good girls. But that's not all. You'll have to take 1 step closer to do on penultimate by race number 5 by using the Proto Alpha Mark II to go racing at the Giants. It's about time and go for having a nighttime competition in the snow. This will be doing 1 kind of a tire vanity will go glow in the dark, with additional to have a lab underglow to be sighted onto the red in the right and the white on the left side. Just to be adding up with a Nitro Chemist to go on 340 per level, which is carried out by 1001 horsepower and the top speed 274 miles per hour to be on the semi-expert to go by modest. So I had to get ready, folks. Only one event to get closer and do another round, another race, and a perfect encore. Let's go illumination up and focusing in the first position at the lead. Alright, let's go and dive on in to have the next turn on the right, go by corner and full throttle on the nitro. Okay, second one clear, now entering on sector 2. Dazzling tire vanity is still good when it comes to have a good glow in the dark effect during on nighttime. Okay, gonna have to take a good cleared proceed on sector 3 by the entrance, going down and do the first lap check, entering lap number 2. I hope the traction might have to give a good response. That's the ticket. Find a good line and master the icy asphalt. This will have to take a good full effect and try not to lose any grip. Got to get in there. Full speed ahead. Final turn towards the chicane by down the slope of the hill. That's good, very nice. Lap number 3 entered. Progression on the halfway point. Time to climb up. Slow it down. Make your way on the inside apex to do the line. Don't go late braking. That's why you might need to step it up and try your best effort. Okay, the thin line red smoke trail is doing good, just to be adding up with an extra, plus to have a good Italian nitro to go serving up with a festive themed livery. Just keep a good balance and try to stay focused. Okay, this is it. Last sector and go to the finish line to have that chicane to go for the last part. Got to drop the hammer and go achieve to have a podium finish on first. That's 2 minutes, 51.472 seconds is clear. Alright, that's good. 114,247 points. Now that's a good dazzling night racing competition at the circuit. Only for Alpha Grand Prix discipline, and just to have penultimate number 5 is done and done. Going up by 1,015,606 points in 5,737 place. Just to have one more to go and rally rate time to go for the combo event to be set, and grab your first generation Mazda MX-5 Miata will be going in on stage number 1 of the USB Tour West Edition. 'Tis the season to be going time attack and one roadster to go ho 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 and going festive and off-roading style. Just to have a good golden chrome style to be painted and adding up with some good tire vanity to do the off-road along with the underglow and window tint to be painted in gold and have the slate on top of the roof. This will be doing one more step of the combo event and see how it goes for only one off-roading vehicle to be doing the best part and go for the mixture between the tarmac and dirt all together for having one part of the rallycross event to be set on the first stage. This is it, folks. The last event on IC Xmas in the rerun, and this is going to be the most wonderful time of the year. Let's go. and faster to be in the main ejected. You've done this before, and we are about to do it again. Okay, first turn coming in. Have the Christmas star decoration on the smoke is now ready to light up. Hold the traction steady and keep up the good hill climbing. But it needs to have a good ventilator to have a one good short jump. Okay, good recovery. Just stay on track and keep a good nitro to be hold down the line and hold down the fort till I get there. %15 progression is coming along nicely. Very nice. I hope a time of the racing Christmas Carol is coming upon me, because I just did remember back from 2 years ago, and then currently in the present, this might have to do it a lot more differently to do this and have the same 6 event and 3 skills all over again. But only in the Christmas future, but I can't wait to have a Christmas themed rerun. Is gonna have to be find out which one it's gonna be look like after the rerun of Icy Xmas. So we have to find out and wait for next year. This is gonna have to be the most wonderful Christmas themed summon ever in the Crew 2. Okay, checkpoint done, and keep up the climbing work. You'll have to take a lot of good nitro to do some more ventilated. Okay, going up the hill. Gotta brace myself. Okay, right turn up ahead. Just gonna have to keep that sharp turn and clear with no contact. Ace that drift, slide a little bit, then keep up the good hill climb. Well, good thing adding up with some more extra affixes on drifting without any kinds of certain parts to be needed. But I'm just always gonna have to go with the flow and keep on riding on the drift. Especially to be on the off-road is gonna be quite good to be slaying down on the trail. Okay, 60% is coming in nicely. Okay, too close on the barrier. Got to keep it stable and keep that nitro to be hold down a little bit when it goes full capacity. Okay, back on the road. Got to do some slide drifting. It's good. Now coming along to have the gauge by 50%. Okay. Bus stop chicanes coming through. Got to keep it tight and keep it maintain balance. Okay, checkpoint clear. In about 13% to go remaining. This will have to take one last step to go full throttle to keep a good 4-gear transmission till coming up onto gear number 5. So it'll have to take more push, more speed, and view slide on acceleration. Got to keep doing this, and this record on the set is now being placed to be required if either to be 100% complete or do a follow-up catch-up. And there you go, 5 minutes, 12.792 seconds is well done to be on the average level. But I was right, just to have 152,900 points. Awesome, very awesome, and success on the rerun at Icy Xmas is a holiday complete. Right at the clock, and go for only 2 days left, folks. Position at the platinum in 2,461st place in 1,268,507 points. Awesome. With all the hard work, thinkful strategy, and putting up to have some good usual to be used as a 4 vehicle restriction, but now everything is going even out to have street race, motocross, and drag race by no restriction. Audi R8 Coupe B10 Plus, Mazda MX-5 Miata first generation rally rate edition, and Proto Alpha Mark II is now perfectly to have this year as a rerun. Just like the original, but this is going to be the perfect time to have this part of the Deem Summon is now coming back once again, and that will be our second time ever. So I hope you guys have really enjoyed it, and that is going to be my favorite part of the Christmas holiday Deem Summon. With all the changes and minor fixes to myself, but this one might have to go for only one part of the magic touch just to have some removed bloopers and outtakes to be converted as a one true complete edition. But after all, when it comes in to have one mistake, just try to be perfect to make it something else to be look more right. But very good to have a good Icy Xmas is just check and done. And I can't wait to get the Icy Xmas Nitro, and the Santa Cruz Underglow is now on the 2 type of vanity. Hopefully, the rerun on So French 2 is now coming up to be on December 27 and January 3rd of 2027. This is how the Bugatti Veyron Deep Blue Edition along with So French Tire listed as an epic vanity along with Squadra Italia to have a different kind with a represent on the European country. After So French 2, downhill is about to go down to have January 3rd through the 10th to get the Lancia Delta S4 exterior parts on the Koenigsegg Agera R and the Platinum neon yellow tire on the Epic. Plus to have a brand new one, which is not a rerun, is the luxury SUV. But this is what I really need to get this one, is the Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT Basalt Edition. This one is now being brand new as part of the current update, and there is a Light Trail Nitro listed on the rare vanity along with the Orange Speed Vortex Smoke. So good, 2 types of vanity, and a new kind of a platinum all at once. So let's have a good check and go by preview. So looks like we got ourselves to have 2 hypercar only by using the Citroen GT, Force Vehicle, Street Race by no restriction, Peugeot 3008 DKR Maxi, 205 Turbo 16 Evolution 2, and a combo event by using Alpha Grand Prix Discipline. 2 types of escape and buoy smashing, so this is going to be a very good choice to have this part of the cover on the Bugatti Veyron Deep Blue Edition is now perfectly to have a good late Christmas skip. Well, time to wrap this up, you guys. But it was a lot of fun out there to be enjoyed for having a good rerun on Icy Xmas. As of next year, they will be having a different kind of a Christmas themed live summon to go for the rerun, or just have to wait to see if there's going to be a new one, or maybe just going to go preferred for having a good rerun. But after all, the Christmas holiday themed summon just keeps on going, and do your best while you can. So thank you for enjoying watching the video in the Crew 2 folks. Glad that you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like Deepernet Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more, along with my 2 types of image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art with card liveries, plus a brand new fan art design is now being coming soon, known as Dream Art Livery Design Dispenser. I'll be see you guys next time on the live summit event in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean, and Merry Christmas, everyone.